Alright, here we are, Danny's truck. Mine is running great. Knock on wood, wherever it is wood. Oh, there's mulch here. That's wood. Okay. Alright, so we got new gaskets, OEM. I'm gonna drop the bad boy in there. They're O-ring heads, just like mine, because he had a head gasket problem. See if I can lift these up. Show you the head. Okay. You got them from Carlisle. Yeah. I don't know, the valves, I don't know if they're new or not, or if they cleaned up. Look at that valve. That looks a little funny. They're all different valves for some reason. But they're all clean. Nice new springs. It already has the larger injector cup in it, you see it? Only in that one cylinder though, the other ones don't have it. So in my truck it was this cylinder. Matter of fact, it was this one and this one, the two fronts that cracked. And I did this one in case, because this is the one that usually cracks. So, and in the other passenger side, driver's side, I mean, they put one in this cylinder, which doesn't crack hardly ever. So I don't know, but we're gonna throw the bad boys in because Danny needs his truck to run. I'll be looking in there. Yeah. I don't know. If you want to know how to do the video, how to do this, you go to my long time video. I think it's like 9 years old or 10 years old or something. I first got my truck. I did. I'm gonna put a building here. So I'm getting the pad ready. Well, the pad is ready. It's gonna be a 30 by 40 building, steel building. I got a company coming, Pioneer Pole Buildings. I should have built it myself. I'd be done with it. They're making me wait 3 months. But they wanted this pad perfectly level and square. So I did all that with my buddy Zach. You know Zach. You look at my videos. We're always working in his house. So it's going to be 30 by 40. And we're going to put a lift in the corner over here. All the toolboxes and welding table. The welders will be back here. Be a big 10 by 12 door, a 36-inch door on that side, and me and my wife brought it up more so I can have a little yard. You know, I have a little bit of a yard back here. I don't know if I put grass or I think I'm just putting more gravel back here and be able to park cars behind the building. So you don't, people down there don't see it, or they can't see it anyway. But this is 6 triaxles of modified gravel. This is what they were requiring, and that's the slope. It goes from 20 inches all the way to 4 inches down here. I started making a video of doing it and everything, and I compacted it with my Harbor Freight compactor. So that's the deal. I'm gonna slap these heads on, then Danny's gonna come back during the week and take a day off of work and finish it up. Where are you? Did you get them off? He's got to get the fuel plugs off the old head so we can plug the hole back here. I don't know why they didn't give that to you. You got the copper ring that was with it?
Yeah, I have one.
It didn't have one. What is that, rubber?
Mm-hmm.
So this goes, you sure? That's all it had?
So we're gonna make this one.
That's the driver's side, this is the passenger side.
Alright. I'll put this in.
What is that for?
I guess for the ground, yeah.
Yeah, that one's gonna go there.
Fucking weird. Yeah. I thought it had new.
Just don't go crazy, just brah brah, you know what I mean? Because you're a little crazy with that. There you go. Do the other one. And that should be good. Yeah, that's good. It's good, you're trying to snap it, right? I know you're trying to snap it. Danny the snapper, see? Alright, I'm gonna slap these in. Alright, yeah. We don't use the hoist to put it in. Me and Danny, I get in here, I hold it back, he holds the front, we drop it in. That's the passenger side. And you have to put rubber bands around the 1, 2, 3 studs. Rubber bands to hold them in the head while you're putting the head in. You understand? Because it won't go in because of the air box. Now moving on to the back one, to the driver's side. We're going to do that one now. Always take a coffee break when you're doing this type of work. So we're putting the rocker box on. Always change the gasket. I know they're good sometimes, but me and Danny always change them. Right, Danny?
Yeah.
We don't play around. So there's those. Danny's gonna put the bolts in. Now, if you're passenger side, this is important. Passenger side won't have bolt holes here. Doesn't matter. See, these have them, they screw in because the heads hold this rocker box on anyway. So on the passenger side, there's only 3. 1, 2, 3 for the back here, just to hold the rocker box on while you're putting it in. Let me see if I can show you that. Here, you see? It's got one bolt there, another one there. It skips one because there's no threads, and there's one there. On his old heads, it has all the holes. See? It has the holes. Where is it? Here. And down there, it has the holes, but there's no threads in the head. There's no threads in the head. But the ARP head stud bolts this down. That's just to hold it on there while you're positioning it in place. I don't know what's going on with these valves. Like, looks like the corners are like shaved off there. You see that? You see that? Let me see. It's not 100% flat. You see that? See the little divot? I don't know. That's why I don't buy heads offline. I take them to my machine guy, Miller Engines, and he does everything for me. Like this company advertised, when you're towing the injector cups on one of my videos, I have a video, you can go back and watch it. I changed the injector cups, the originals, and I put the long sleeve ones. He only gives you one long sleeve one in that cylinder, and on the other side it's in the second cylinder. So mine did all 3 of these, because this is the side that cracked on mine. If you watch the video, I'll be back. Yeah, there you go. That's how you put the gasket on. You just lay it in there. Yep, just like that. Yep.
I was gonna soak.
Voila! Second head is dropped in. Now, you have to jack this side. First of all, to get this head off and the bolts off, you got to take this motor, driver's side motor mount off. Drop the engine all the way down. Now we have it all jacked all the way up high, so we can get it on. And 1, 2, 3 rubber bands with those bolts in, because you can't get them in because of the firewall there. Alright, now we're gonna start assembling. If I don't get these pine needles out of here, then he's gonna have a tree growing under the hood here. Alright, we're gonna put some oil on the push rods, drop them in there, and get this heads torqued down. I think the first torque is 180, something like that. Then the second one is 210, something like that. A couple hours later. So I'll be back, buddies. Make sure you use the ARP on the threads for the stud and the washer and the nut. You screw these down, finger tighten them, come back a quarter turn. Do not tighten them. If you tighten these down and then you're torquing, it needs a little room to turn. It'll crack the block. Alright, I had a friend of mine do it already. He didn't listen to me. He torqued these down, tightened them down, and then put the nuts on it, and his block kept leaking, kept getting oil in it. Oil in the antifreeze. I told him, you cracked the block. He said, no. I said, yeah. He said, it didn't make sense to me. I said, it didn't make sense to me either when ARP told me how to torque them. So, this is going to get torqued down now. Put these little bolts in, tighten them down, torque those down first. Then we'll jump to this side, put all the rockers, the push rods, and everything in. All the rockers, push rods, and the bridges are all on in here. Push rods are under here. Those are the bridges. These are the rockers. Alright. We will be back. Alright, just know, showing special tool. You need this tool. There's the name of it. Let's see if it'll come in clear. Why isn't it coming in clear? Why isn't it focusing? Shut the light off. Yeah. Snap-on tool. That's to get to the last bolt back there. You can't get it. Goes on the socket like this. Alright? Because this big sucker ain't going on there. Alright, just so you know. Alright, boys, she lives. She lives again. Bad boy wrong. Told you. Need power stroke fix. You give me a call. No smoke, no nothing. The bad boy run. Danny's back on the road. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, boys. Like and subscribe, boys.